channel! So in today's video, I'm going to be making something for Daisy, and if you couldn't already tell by the title, I'm going to be making a teepee for her, and this is going to be a DIY, and it's really easy to do, and this is like a no-sew, no-glue method, and these are the materials you are going to be needing. And by the way, this is just for like a small dog. As you can see, Daisy is pretty small. She's a Maltese. And yeah. So you're going to be needing like wooden dowels or like some sort of thing for the structure of your teepee. For me, I actually don't have wooden dowels, so I'm just going to be using these random sticks, plastic and metal sticks that I found laying around my house. They're just from like a tent, like a little thing that you buy. So I'm just using these, and they should be around the same length. Mine aren't exact, but they should just be around the same length. And also make sure to measure your dog out. So kind of like put it in a teepee shape and put your dog under it to make sure they fit. You're also going to be needing some sort of string to tie the rods together. And I'm just using this pink crafting string. And yeah, it could literally be any string, but just make sure it'll be able to like keep tied once you tie it. You're also going to be needing scissors to cut the string. And Daisy's laying on it. But you're also going to be needing some sort of fabric. Okay, let me just get her off. Some sort of fabric, and I'm just using an old bed sheet to for your actual like tent of your teepee. And if you want to customize your teepee and put something inside of it, you could also have like a dog bed or a pillow or something like that just to decorate and put inside of it. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right on into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is lay out your 3 sticks and make sure they are the same length. And then just lay them down. And we're going to start by tying these. So this is going to be the top of the teepee. So we're going to take our string and just start to tie them. So we're going to start off by tying a knot on the first rod, and we're going to do it pretty close up to the top. This is about where I'm going to do it, just to give it a little bit of room. Tying a knot on the first rod, and we're going to do it pretty close up to the top. This is about where I'm going to do it, just to give it a little bit of room. Okay, so I tried putting you guys a little closer to the camera so you can see things better. Hopefully that works. But once you tied that first knot, we're going to now, by using the rest of our string, tie the next knot. Alright guys, so I finished tying off my rods here. And now once you've done that, you want to make sure they are completely even on the ground so your tent or teepee is even. And then once you do that, you're going to start to wrap around your string multiple times, and this way it'll make it more secure. So I think this is secure enough, this thickness right here. Okay, and then once you're done wrapping, now we're going to wrap in between the rods. And to do this, I'm just starting right here and gently, so you don't unravel anything, just stick your string through and then stick it through this way, and just keep repeating that. And make sure you're doing all of this wrapping very tightly, because that way it'll ensure that your teepee won't come apart. And then I'm going to go down this way, in between here. Alright, so now I'm done wrapping my things, and it should look kind of like a bow. Sorry that's blurry. And it should be like really tight on here. Not going to be able to move this part of your string. So now, once you've wrapped it, all you have to do is just knot this to make sure it is even. And the way I'm going to do this is just by bringing the string around this way and then flipping it over and knotting it on the back. And I'm also going to just squeeze it through one of the poles to wrap it around one more time. Okay, so I ended up tying my knots a bunch of times. Like, I literally lost track because I definitely don't want this to come off. But once you're finally done tying, make sure you give it another tight pull, and then you can snip off your string. And that's all we're going to be doing for the string. But now you should have this super secure knot for your teepee. So now we're just going to change angle. Okay, so now you should have your 3 rods, and we're just going to position them like so. So this is what the teepee should look like, and I'm going to turn it around like this. So the front is facing you guys. Here we have the basic teepee outline. But now we're going to get our fabric, which in my case is this humongous sheet. And you don't have to cut your fabric, but I'm going to because this is like way too big for just this teepee. But anyway, I'm going to find the right side of the fabric, and obviously the right side is going to be facing out. So I'm going to throw this over. And then I'm going to leave the top alone. And I'm going to just drape it over the teepee. Now, just to keep this in place, I'm going to get a clip. And sorry this wasn't in the directions, but I'm just going to clip the top of this right here. And I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so I found a little clip. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right here. And that's just going to keep the fabric in place until I'm ready to actually keep it permanent. And yeah, so for the bottom part here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's blank. Oh, Daisy came to join us. Hi Daisy, come on, come here. She's like, what is this? Come on, come here. Ah, ah, ah. Look, it's a teepee. Now I'm going to tuck the fabric underneath the teepee so I can make the whole thing kind of just carpeted. Here I have my teepee, or or Daisy's teepee. Okay guys, so once you have positioned your tent and you got all the fabric you want inside of it, and also that's optional, like you don't have to put your fabric inside of it. No, not yet, not yet. I don't want her to destroy it, right? Yeah, once you position your fabric the way you want it to, take a pencil or some sort of drawing material and just mark where you want to cut your fabric. And you could totally skip this part if you don't feel comfortable cutting your fabric. I'm just going to mark where I want to cut my fabric and then I'm going to cut it. Okay guys, so the teepee is almost done. I actually just went ahead and cut out everything, and it did take me a very long time, but don't worry, it'll become great. But yeah, this is what it's ending up looking like, and now I'm just going to go ahead and personalize it a little bit. So at the top here, let me see, at the top I'm going to put like a name tag that says Daisy on it, since that's my dog's name. And I'm also going to put like little flowers, or maybe like these pom-poms on the top to just make it more girly. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I did that. Okay guys, so it is the next day and I just forgot to film the rest of this video. But I went ahead and I added some decorations to the teepee. As you can see, there's a little name tag, and I just put some little lays, like those Hawaiian lays that you get at the dollar store on top. And here's Daisy. She really likes it. And yeah, I just decided to move it over to this little corner of my room. And I also decided to change the bedding here because she likes this sort of setup better. But yeah, she loves it and I'm just really happy with it. This is such an easy DIY, especially since it's no sew and it's like no glue either. Oh, if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos like this one. And once you've done that, click that little notification bell to be notified whenever I post. And you can also comment down below any video suggestions or anything like that. And hopefully the comments are not disabled. Probably still are. But yeah, I had so much fun making the teepee, and hopefully it'll give you guys something to do during this time. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!